grants that we received from Trust Africa fell within our learning program. What we did was to organize. There were two instances in which we used the grant. We organized a pre-African Commission on Human and People's Rights event. The African Commission on Human and People's Rights is the body that is tasked with the protection of the rights of everyone. And we had been part of it, of a coalition of organizations that got the commission for the first time to adopt the resolution establishing a committee protecting the right of people living with HIV and men who have sex with men. In that respect, we supported a number of our members to attend a session of the African Commission and voice out their concerns and vulnerability to ensure that the African Commission takes cognizance of these issues and address them accordingly. So that was the first instance in which we used the grant. The second one was at the International Conference on AIDS and STIs in Africa. That's ICASA. It is the biggest meeting on HIV on the continent. That's the place where policymakers meet, where civil society organizations meet, donors, and because gay issues, LGBTI issues are issues that have remained at the margin of intervention, of HIV intervention on this continent since the beginning of the epidemic 30 years ago. We have been proactively taking steps to ensure that it takes the center stage. So we organized a pre-conference on MSM and HIV issues to highlight the vulnerability of men who have sex with men to HIV, but also to show that it is possible to intervene to make sure that people start accessing services. We facilitated with the grant participation of grassroots leaders in countries where the laws are more stringent, where human rights violations are more visible, to participate at that pre-conference and the training that took place before that, to be part of the conversation, to bring out those issues before policymakers such as Michelle Sidibe from UNAIDS who was invited. The director of the Global Fund was there, the US ambassador for AIDS who was there, and they all came together, they voiced out the issues, and the issues became so prominent that it actually created a bit of a crisis in Ethiopia. The religious leaders who came out to demonstrate against the presence of these groups of people, and although that was disturbing, it helped to render the issues visible, and finally LGBT, MSM and HIV issues took the center stage at that conference in